So you have an idea to make a miniature golf course. Well, that's step 1. I'll walk you through the rest. This video is part 1 of a 2-part tutorial series on how to create custom golf gang courses. This first part will deal with the setup and the basics. Let's not waste any time and jump right in. First, we need to install the correct version of Unity, which is the program we will be creating your golf gang course in. To do this, navigate to the workshop page of Golf Gang and select this box icon. A File Explorer window will open which contains this README file. Inside of this file, you will find the URL that you can copy and paste into your web browser to download the correct version of Unity. While installing, just note the Unity install folder because we will need to navigate there later. This will take a few minutes to download and install everything. Once the install completes, you should have a shortcut to open Unity on your desktop. If you don't, simply navigate to the Unity install folder you noted earlier in the installation, and open Unity from there. Clicking this will open Unity Hub, where you can see this version of Unity installed, as well as any other Unity versions you may have downloaded. If Unity Hub did not open automatically, and you went straight into a Unity project, you should get a prompt in Unity like this asking if you want to download Unity Hub. Please download and use Unity Hub as it is essential to your project. Navigate to the Projects portion of Unity Hub, select the drop-down arrow next to New, and create a new project using this version of Unity. Name your project. Choose an easily accessible location to save it. I like to save mine somewhere on my desktop. And select Create. Unity will now create your project, and this might take a minute. Now inside of your Unity project, you need to import the Golf Gang package. Select Assets, Import Package, and Custom Package. Keep this window open and go back to the file location with the README text file accessed through the Golf Gang workshop page. Copy this file location, paste it in the first window, hit Enter, and select the Golf Gang Workshop Unity package file. By clicking the Import button, you will begin importing all the Golf Gang assets and settings needed to create your course. This will take a few minutes to complete. Now you will have access to the Golf Gang drop-down menu at the top of your screen. Select Getting Started. This will display the last few steps to set up your Golf Gang project. First, we need to install Bolt. Go to Window, Package Manager, and change this drop-down to My Assets. This will prompt you to sign into Unity. I personally just use my Google account to sign in. Now click this first button and sign into the same Unity account as before on this web page that opens up. Select Add to My Assets. Back in Unity, you will now see Bolt, which you can select and press Import. I'd recommend selecting Human Naming here, then just click through the install and close it. Now click the second button and import that as well. Click the third button. You don't need to do anything with this one. Select the fourth button and press Install to install Pro Builder, which you can use to model custom assets. And finally, click the fifth button, which will start your first Golf Gang course. In this box, you can name your course, and now you have a simple course in your Unity scene. You can select this play button to try this course and play in a simplified version of the game. The R key will restart the hole. Let's look at this hole 1 object in our hierarchy on the left. Inside it, you can see this start position, which has an arrow indicating the direction of the start, and a line indicating where all the players will spawn. You can move this if you'd like to change the start position of the hole. There's also this object generic goal. This is the flag of the hole. This too can be moved to change the end goal of the hole. To create the next hole of your course, simply duplicate hole 1 and rename it hole 2. Select your hole to object and move it to a location with some empty space. For this hole, I'm going to delete the default structures and add my own. Inside of the Golf Gang Workshop file, there's a folder for 3D models, and then chunks. This contains basic course shapes that you can use to build your courses. I'm going to select one and drag and drop it into my hole to object. I hold Control when I rotate it to get it to exactly 90 degrees, and then you can use some more chunks to build out the rest of your hole. While lining up the chunks, it is useful to change your snapping to global, and then to turn your grid snapping on using this icon. This tutorial is being made early in the development of Golf Gang Workshop capabilities, so there will likely be many more objects here in the 3D Models folder for you to use. Feel free to explore this folder and try all the other types of objects. If I'd like to change the color of any of these objects, I can go to the Materials folder and drag and drop a material onto these objects. I can even create my own materials to customize it further. We installed Pro Builder earlier. You can use Pro Builder to make some custom obstacles and decorations as well. It's not necessary for basic course construction, but I recommend watching some of the many popular Pro Builder tutorials available online if you'd like to utilize this tool more. Now that I've built out this next hole, I should move all of these pieces into the Hole 2 object. This means they will only be visible when I play Hole 2, which will increase the performance of the level. If I'd rather they stay visible even while playing the other holes, I should leave them out. I also need to reposition my goal object to be in the correct space. If I want to test a specific hole, I just need to make sure all previous holes are disabled, like so. You can make a course with up to 18 holes, but ideally it would be either 9 holes or 18 holes. If you have less than 9 holes, the game will repeat a few of the holes until the players have played a full 9. When I feel it's time to export this course to the game, I just need to go to the Golf Gang Workshop dropdown and select Build Course. Type in your course name, but there's a space later to update this course description, so I tend to leave this part blank. Click Process Course, and then export the file. After it finishes the export, I'll have a new file in the save location I selected earlier. For me, it's in the file I created on my desktop. Back in the Golf Gang Workshop page, I can select this plus icon and navigate to where my save is to select the new courses file. Now I can test the different holes in the game. This is a much easier way to test your course than the simplified version of the game in Unity. Now I can give my course a proper name and a proper description in preparation to publish it to Steam. You can also upload a custom image here for your hole, but it's honestly easier to do that once your level is published. Once I'm ready, I can select this Publish Course button, which automatically publishes this course on Steam. You will automatically subscribe to your own courses, so within a few moments your newly published course should appear here in the subscribed courses list. Now you can play it yourself or host an online lobby and play it with some friends. Now if I navigate to my Steam Workshop page, I can see my new published course. Here I can change the title or the description if I want, add pictures, and finally change the visibility to public so everyone will be able to download it and enjoy it. So congratulations! You have now created and published your first Golf Gang level. In part 2, we will go over some more details on creating awesome custom Golf Gang courses.